In a galaxy far, far away, a turkey-necked nerd sold his legacy to an evil corporation, and now we have this. I will be talking about Kenobi. It's called Obi-WAN Kenobi, but we all know it should have been named Kenobi. I made a little edit, I think a few months ago, 2 months ago.
Luke, I am your father.
And there was one commenter who was like, very vocal.
Can y'all sad motherfuckers ever have anything good to say? The show looks amazing. And if you've ever watched Rebels, the Grand Inquisitor looks exactly the same. Y'all some lame asses at why I'm even still subscribed to this garbage-ass channel. You mailer and equator pandering are just some hating ass bitches well begun.
I mean, I was accused of being a killjoy, you just want to hate things, blah, 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 every little defense that someone makes when they like a piece of shit. Well, fast forward 2 months later, and it turns out I'm right. Wait for it, wait for it. Whoops, a branch! Oh, I love being right. I figured that I should follow up and specify why I am, because it just seems unfair to just make an edit and leave it at that. Anyway, let's get started. I'm not, fuck it, this shit.
You refer to the prophecy of the one who will bring balance to the Force. You believe it's this boy?
I want to let you guys know there's like 4 minutes, like previously on Star Wars. 4 minutes. They didn't have to do this for Boba. They didn't have to do this for the Star Wars sequels. So why do it now? Disney is so arrogant and so dismissive of this franchise. They wholeheartedly believe that there's no value in the Star Wars prequels. So they don't even trust people to go back, binge watch it in preparation for this show.
Anakin Skywalker, meet Obi-WAN Kenobi.
I love how Jake Lloyd has no lines in this. We're not showing that yippee shit.
I gave Qui-Gon my word.
Your apprentice, Skywalker, will be.
Oh, 4 minutes. 4 minutes! And they don't even use the music from the prequels. It's just like generic action music. Like, duh, 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 duh. Get the fuck out of here.
The boy you trained, gone he is.
I will not kill Anakin.
I will not kill Anakin. I'll just gravely wound him and disfigure him.
It's over, Anakin!
I have the high ground! I'm only enjoying this through memes. At this point. You underestimate my power.
You and the chosen one.
You fucking idiot. The Emperor, like, he always has his hands out like this. Like he's drying his nails.
You shall be known as Darth Vader.
4 minutes. Hurry the fuck up.
How to commune with him, I will teach you.
Is it over? Okay, it's over. Shiny! 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 Cereal bowl Tai Chi. Stop in the name of love before a poorly shot action scene. Stop it! Every time! We have to talk about this. For one thing, shaky cam like this is only appropriate during like an earthquake scene. I mean, that kind of shake would be from a natural disaster. But we're talking about man-made action. So the camera should go into the action. And the shake would be from that to simulate the chaos of the situation. Why the fuck is the camera out and not in? And on top of that, the shake doesn't look natural. It looks phony. Let's not get started on the action. The action is bad. For one thing, why didn't Lady Instructor sense the danger coming to her door? Like, she's a Jedi. She should be able to sense, like, she has a spidey sense, like, oh fuck. Even if that's not how the Force works, she still has ears, right? That are attached to her fucking head? Or why don't the Jedi have some kind of like communication device between each other to tell each other like, hey, we got some shit going on out here. We're getting killed. Intercoms, anything? We got kids over here. Why wouldn't there be a fucking alarm when there's a violent siege going on? Doesn't make any sense. You got 2 soldiers shooting at her at point blank range. All she has on her is a lightsaber. She just wildly swinging it the fuck around in the hopes of deflecting laser blasts. in the hopes, because there's times where she's swinging it and ain't nothing, she ain't deflecting nothing. Why don't you have a fucking gun? Jedi carry guns, don't they? But neither of them get a hit off her. Ever. And she's right there. She's right there. And I love how every fucking soldier that comes up to her makes sure to get her attention and get in the frame before shooting at her. And throughout the whole thing, she doesn't use the Force.
Hello again, guys. This is J Longbone in the future, editing J Longbone. And I've noticed, and some people have pointed out to me on Twitter, it seems that the female Jedi used the Force to push the stormtrooper's gun in another direction, proving that, yes, she did use the Force at one point. And while, yes, that's all well and good, and yes, I am technically wrong on that, my problem is it kind of muddies the waters a little bit more, because she doesn't use the Force again, not from what I can see. And the choreography is so sloppy due to them trying to pull off the whole one-take action shot thing. You end up losing coherency. She's trying to move so fast while also doing the choreography that you can't make out what the hell she's doing. She uses the Force to deflect his gun, but why not just knock him up against the wall and stun him so he doesn't get back up? She kind of just moves his gun temporarily. The gun is still in his hands. Why not do a little more? And on top of that, she moves so fast, you can't even see her do her Jedi thing in the first place. So it just looks like she's wildly swinging her saber in his direction and he just jerked back for no reason. This is really bad. So yeah, my bad on saying she never used the Force. She did once. It was terrible. And she never uses it again. But she did use it. So, yeah, the choreography's still bad, though. But anyway, goodbye, guys. Bye.
Not even an attempt at hand-to-hand combat. Like, nothing. Oh, and look at this bad saber discipline. Look at this. She's pointing it right in their direction. This is a high-stress situation. You got a bunch of scared little kids. You might not want to point the saber in their direction. One of them could just slip and walk right into it, and then you got a fucking lawsuit on your hands. And they can't even get a hit off her when she's right in front of them. Like, she's not even moving that fucking fast! And it's not until, like, the last few seconds when they finally corner her, that's when they finally get her.
Oh, you did it! You did it!
What do we do now? We run.
Oh, this whole battle is really one-sided. It's basically like sabers versus guns. Was it really like that in the prequels? Tatooine, I swear to fucking God, is the most overexposed location in recent Star Wars history. Oh my God. Least intimidating villains ever. Yeah, I can really see the menace in the cyberpunk samurai and old droopy drawers. Look at this motherfucker. Oh, his head looks like a dumpling. Oh, I really like the Caribbean metal drum. What was that? Like, what the fuck was that?
You know who we are. You know what we do. Young Jedi. In actuality, I would say.
It's like no build up, no preamble. He just goes straight into villain speech. And like in another stupid wide shot that's unnecessary. It's just so awkward. Like, why would you do this?
Inquisitors.
You know what we do?
You know what we do?
In actuality, I would say the Jedi hunt themselves.
Look, bro, I know what you were trying to say, but it doesn't make any sense. Like, I know what you're trying to say. They leave so much of a trail, it's basically like they're hunting themselves.
Their compassion leaves a trail.
But that's not what you should be saying. What you should have said was the Jedi leave such a large trail, it's like they want us to find them. But like hunt themselves? Like, this makes it so stupid!
Rumors run rampant.
Rampant.
Comes across this establishment. Nice place.
If you ignore the ugly people.
So what is the Jedi to do? Help you?
Help you?
But the Jedi code is like an itch. He cannot help it.
He cannot help it.
But the stories they begin, and they travel quickly.
Yeah, I'm getting sick of the monologuing too.
Doing.
There.
Oh, why would the fuck would you do that? I'm trying to keep a low profile, but some crazy Inquisitor bitch is gonna try to kill someone I care about right in front of me. What am I gonna do? Will I A, quickly yet stealthily knock the knife out of his direction while also maintaining my anonymity? Or B, just hold it in one place for a really extended period of time with my hand out very noticeably for them to spot me very quickly? B. I get this is this scene is supposed to prove that the Jedi cannot help it, but the only thing this says to me is that the Jedi are terrible strategists. Why didn't you do anything, Yoshimitsu? Why didn't you stop him?
You're wasting your time, you know that, right? You'll never find us all.
Okay, a few problems. It's the issues I have just keep piling the fuck up. Inquisitor 2, Dark and Lovely, I'll call her, tries to impulsively attack the Jedi and cut him in half, but Inquisitor number 1, Droopy Drawers Dumpling Head, stops her right in her tracks right there and holds her in place and knocks her out of the way very strangely, almost like she's being pulled by ropes. But here's the thing, was he holding both the Jedi and her at the same time? Because if that's the case, then there's some problems with that. Why didn't he restrain the Jedi to keep him from running away while also kicking her out the way? And then, if he wasn't holding them both at the same time with the Force powers, why didn't the Jedi just run the fuck away right then and there? Instead, they'll have him run away after that, making it a lot less believable that they could not follow him, which leads to him slowly, very slowly running away, obstructing their path. Oh no, we've been bested by a canopy. We can't possibly run after him now. Yeah, these Force powerful people, they can't move a fucking canopy out the way. Oh! And if Reva is so impulsive as the show would like us to believe, why didn't she just bust right through that canopy and just go running after him anyway?
Why chase after scraps?
Scraps are all we have left.
Then we should be hunting bigger prey.
Reva has a talent for just saying opposing shit for no reason.
We spent the last 10 years looking for him.
Maybe you've been looking in the wrong places.
Scraps are all we have left.
Then we should be hunting bigger prey.
You go too far.
Maybe you don't go far enough.
Maybe you should shut up.
You will forget this fixation with Kenobi, or I will relieve you of your duties. Is that clear?
I don't think they should have mentioned she had a grudge against Kenobi so early. Just why? Because they're not going to tell you until the end of the series, so they should just slowly kept implying until boom, we get hit with it. Why she's so frantic about Kenobi. Ooh, a sandfish. That makes sense. This may be a nitpick, but how do they keep this meat fresh? I don't see any fucking refrigerators anywhere. Going to keep some of the spoiled meat for myself.
Please, I have a family.
Something you want to say?
No, I'm a male in a Kathleen Kennedy IP.
If America's the great melting pot, then public transportation is the gooey shit baked on the bottom.
You're not gonna suck blue milk from my tits, are you? You got that look in your eye. Chunky CGI stew. Not to mention, this intro is very similar to Rey's. Oh, my life is miserable. I live on Tatooine, sand. I eat shitty food while looking out into the horizon, wondering where my fucking life went. Disney, do something, anything different, please.
Could you at least clean them first, as a courtesy?
This is the only scene I liked because it kind of keeps in touch with the Star Wars spirit. Every disenfranchised individual being some kind of hustler who can't speak English. I give you $3 for it. $3! Damn, he's not even washing his ass. Oh, Obi! Sorry for the clip show. Have no fear. We've got stories for years.
Master. I thought I saw you in town, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, where did you come from and how did you find me?
You're making some kind of mistake.
There's no mistake.
You're looking for somebody else.
Why not just continue on and not stopping to talk to him? Of course, he's gonna think you are who you say you are because you're stopping to talk to him, to convince him to go away. It would actually be more tragic and more telling of Ben's state of mind if he was just like, yeah, peace, deuces. He's just going off on his camel while this dude's screaming like, what happened to you? You used to be somebody.
What happened to you?
Disney.
The time of the Jedi is over.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
It's time for the Jedi to end.
The time of the Jedi is over.
We've been damaged emotionally.
Go back to the town.
Yes, go back to the town, the one you're wanted in. You and who wash them dry, out and down in this soul with pride. Boom, 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 boom. You'll bring honor to us all. This is so fucking Disney. Like, I'm a little girl running, and I'm free, and I dream of a world beyond these castle walls. Ah! Fuck you. I'm the Avatar. You gotta deal with it.
Medical freighter. Pleasure barge, boring.
Is this bitch just in a tree watching freighters go by? You know she has no friends.
You had to do this today?
Do what?
Be a little shit?
I'm sorry, Mother. I really am. I promise I won't do it again.
Can you say that a little less like a psychopath? I promise I won't do it again.
There's more to life than your farm, Owen.
Your stupid bitch farm.
You don't care if he's okay. You care if he's showing.
Is Luke 3 months pregnant? I think Joel Edgerton is like the only one giving a shit. Like, I feel like he's an actual character.
So leave him on the farm with his family, where he belongs.
But I have to get him on the Jedi grind set.
There's a Jedi hiding on this planet. We need to know.
This guy's acting.
You will be rewarded well.
Or you'll be punished.
Riva!
She's got a great ass.
Hands go first. That way, when you reach for anything, you think of us.
Well, I wouldn't reach if I didn't have hands. Idiot. I think the lack of hands in itself would have been a reminder, but you know.
You have no rights here. We're not under the Empire's...
All we want is information.
Oh, the editing. The editing. Old bitch challenges her authority, starts talking shit, gets a hand cut off. Then they cut to the next scene and there's no disturbance whatsoever. She's not on the ground clutching her stump. No one's trying to help her up. There's no acknowledgement that anything happened. Just brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And of course, Reva's accent is completely different now. She went from...
Then we should be hunting bigger prey.
...directly to...
All we want is information.
All we want is information, kid. Like, out of nowhere. I feel like she just switched it up. And they were like, yeah, do whatever you want, queen. You don't need to keep, like, a consistent tone. Queen. I mean, she was going for a more refined Star Warsian, Shakespearean accent, and now it's just like she's just an extra from The Wire. I don't know what the hell happened.
You know something?
You're an important Star Wars character. You gotta know something.
It might be. You got a Jedi on that farm too?
No.
Why should I believe you?
I have no love for the Jedi.
I ain't got no love for these hibbity-dibbity motherfuckers. Could you stop?
You think you could protect them from me?
Or my obnoxious performance?
Tell me where the Jedi is! Or this man and his family die!
She sounds like a gospel singer. Tell me where the Jedi is!
The Jedi are cowards.
Why is everyone dressed like a Portland natives in November? The outfit makes her look like an elderly Nazi leather fetishist.
No!
Next time.
Okay, so we have black female character, unnecessarily loud.
Tell me where the Jedi...
Makes enemies everywhere she goes, and hates Asians. Real well-rounded character y'all got to see. What took her so long to get around the fucking corner? It's like she was waiting for her cue from the director.
You are too impulsive.
Sick of wasting time. This place is beneath us.
I don't know what's more distracting, his overacting or her underacting.
What is it you think you will gain by capturing him?
When I'm old.
What I'm owed. I feel like I'm gonna go back to this dialogue once I see the last episode and be like, what the fuck did you mean by that?
Thank you, Owen. I didn't do it for you.
I did it for the audience. They'll need something heroic to look back on since you're severely lacking in that department. See ya!
Probably scouring for pirates.
That's what I said.
Don't encourage her.
All right.
You just sit there like an aging pumpkin.
Taxation of the outer rim.
I didn't come here to end slavery, Belle. I came to eat your food.
Democrats at a dinner at Abe Lincoln's house.
You don't need manners when you're talking to a lower life form.
Then I guess I don't need manners when I'm talking to you.
YMS pointed this out a couple times in his reviews, that they hire children primarily because they are cute over their acting talent. And it really shows with little Leia over here.
You've never made one decision for yourself in your entire life, and you never will. I may not have seen much, cousin. But I can see that.
You owe him an apology.
I'd rather be digested by a Jacoby.
I'd rather be digested by a Jacoby. I know I'm roasting this kid. I'm sorry. It's Disney's fault. It's Disney's fault. Like, maybe hire kids who can fucking act.
I wanted to live out way past Cthulhu when I was your age.
Like 5 or 7, whatever age you are.
Not even a real look on her.
Don't ever say that.
Don't ever say that, or I will slap the ever-loving shit out of you.
Imagine the look on your cousin's face when you get to boss him around for real.
I mean, before he gets blown up. With the rest of the planet.
You know what she's like.
I know who she's like.
Like that guy who got burnt up on that planet.
Hello, Princess.
Princess.
Why are you here?
And why are we in a wide shot? It feels unnecessary.
Just waiting.
For what?
For you.
Do all space mercenaries dress like the poor white kids who went to my high school? Like, what kills me is that he could have built a rapport with her to distract her until the other cronies came up behind her, snatched her up, and then boom, like the job done. I mean, she was fucking retarded enough to stop and talk to a very sketchy looking stranger. So she would be retarded enough to keep the conversation going and chatting her up. But no, he just immediately alarms her, leading to one of the most embarrassing chase scenes I have ever seen. Row, 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 legs, legs. Like, all you have to do is run faster. She's a midget. Oh no, a branch I can easily jump over. Why did she have to be in the woods around my arch nemesis, branches? What the fuck? Why? Just go under it! Adults naturally have longer legs than children, and therefore can reach further distances. So why in the fuck can't they catch this child? It's so aggravating. You want to show how badass Leia is? Like, how is she supposed to look badass when she just looks like a regular kid running in the woods like an idiot? Like, yeah, she outsmarted these grown-up mercenaries, okay?
She needs you, Obi-Wan. We can't trust anyone else.
Why the fuck not?
Were you a guard then? Or a bounty hunter?
Only you know how important she really is, Obi-Wan.
Only you know how important she is. You could just tell a private detective or bounty hunter that she's your daughter and you love her, and if they don't bring her back in one piece, they'll meet a firing squad that'll start at their ankles and work their way up, but no.
My duty is to the boy.
What about your duty to his sister?
No, that was your duty, bitch. We split the duties, okay? It was agreed that I would take care of the boy and you take care of the girl. Nigga, no! You ain't gonna pass the buck off on me for some fucking random ass nothing reason. Get the fuck out of here. You better hire a bounty hunter, bitch, with your rich ass.
What about your duty to his sister? She's as important as he is.
Do you feel like the writers are answering questions that no one asked?
It's been 10 years. I'm not who I used to be. Find someone else.
So he has the fortitude to protect and watch over Luke. But with Leia, it's like, nah, I'm too weak and old, and I'm not who I used to be. Fuck y'all. Like, I understand that he wants to, like, take care of Luke, because that's who he was destined to take care of. Like, they split the duties. But also, like, he is later on convinced that, oh, yeah, it is my responsibility, and I will go save her. The splitting duties thing, that's not what was keeping him from doing it. It was, oh, I'm just an old broken down piece of meat and I can't save nobody. But like, you don't feel the same way when it comes to Luke. Like, what the fuck is up with that? Look at me! I'm in my baby jumper!
She's headed for Dayu.
Dayu!
I can't leave the boy. This isn't about the boy, and you know it. You've made mistakes. We all did. It's the past.
Oh, you're using the boy as an excuse not to go back out in the field, man. But like, he was just telling Owen though that, yeah, the boy needs to be trained. I need to train him. I mean, I don't know, just fucking write. That's all, man. Not even write well, just write. Just fucking write a script. Oh, that was nice of them, keeping her hands free enough to loosen her bonds and reach a device that could potentially alert the authorities to her location. Who the fuck wrote this? Who wrote this? Who are you?
I'm not afraid of you.
Give it time.
Give it time. I walk around in my underwear around here.
My father will rescue me. He'll send a whole army.
No one's coming for you.
How do you know that? She's the daughter of a rich politician. She might have had a tracker on her the whole time, on that thing you forgot to confiscate. I mean, you seem real confident for a guy who couldn't catch a little ass girl a few minutes ago. It would have been nice to see Obi like sense the sabers in the sand instead of just like randomly digging up one spot in this vast desert. But you know, the Force is something that he just doesn't have anymore for some reason.
He won't be able to help it. The Jedi will hunt himself.
The Jedi will hunt himself. Like, stop fucking saying that! It doesn't make any sense!
You coming or not?
Can we not pretend like this was some monumental fucking decision? He's already got his fucking robes on, for Christ's sake. Like, why does the saber matter more than that? Like, whatever. Well, that's the end of the first episode. We're done, okay? We're done. It wasn't really good. Like, now, it's not as bad as the other 3 episodes, and probably not going to be as bad as the remainder of the season. But yeah, it's still shitty, still not good at all. That's going to be it for now, guys. Make sure you're subscribed to me, because YouTube likes to unsubscribe people for some reason from my channel. Go to my subscribe star if you want to support the channel, or you can donate to my PayPal, like whichever. I will be back with episode 2. I don't know how long that's going to be though, because I have to edit this, and I'm probably going to be busy in real life as well, so don't expect an episode 2 too quickly. But I'm still working on a lot of stuff. Like, just because it's a little slow doesn't mean I'm not working on anything. I got stuff going on. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.